The plane crash that killed a rising star in the world of music and film. Reaction today after Aaliyah and 8 others were killed when their plane went down.
On August 22, 2001, the R&B singer Aaliyah was in Miami to shoot underwater scenes for the music video for her next single, Rock the Boat. Aaliyah and her crew then flew to the Obaco Islands in the Bahamas to continue to shoot. On August 24th, the singer rose well before dawn to be part of the island sunrise for the video. The following day, she and her dancers would board a boat to perform a routine on deck. Aaliyah had finished shooting her part of the video a day earlier than expected, and she was eager along with the rest of her entourage to leave immediately for their return to the U.S. On the evening of August 25th, she boarded a twin-engine Cessna 402B along with several other colleagues. The designated airplane was smaller than the Cessna 404 on which they had originally arrived, but the whole party and all the equipment were accommodated on board. Almost immediately upon takeoff from Marsh Harbor, the plane crashed near the runway and a fire erupted. Aaliyah and 8 others on board, pilot Luis Morales III, hairstylist Eric Foreman, Anthony Dodd, security guard Scott Gallen, family friend Keith Wallace, makeup stylist Christopher Maldonado, and Blackground Records employees Douglas Kratz and Gina Smith were all killed. The pilot Luis Morales had received probation for crack cocaine possession less than 2 weeks before the flight, and traces of cocaine and alcohol were found within his system upon completion of an autopsy. He also wasn't certified to fly the craft which crashed. In 2003, a pathologist testified at a coroner's inquest that Aaliyah was killed from severe burns and head trauma, with the singer going into such a state of shock that recovery would have been ultimately unthinkable. Another charter pilot, Louis Key, said he overheard passengers arguing with their pilot, Luis Morales, before takeoff, adding that Morales warned them that there was too much weight for a safe flight. Key added he tried to convince them that the plane was overloaded, but they insisted they had chartered the plane and they had to be in Miami Saturday night. Key indicated that Morales gave in to the passengers and that he had trouble starting one of the engines. Damon Dash would later reveal in a 2016 interview on The Real that he had advised Aaliyah not to travel to the island and that she had expressed apprehension about the safety of the plane. Now, for my own 2 cents, I feel like the pilot Luis Morales shouldn't have been nowhere near that plane, especially after finding out the amount of traces of alcohol and cocaine in his system at the time. And I also feel the party involved shouldn't have put so much weight on a plane that wasn't originally designated to take him to the US. The original plane was a bit heftier, and this one was smaller. It's a sad situation that I felt could have been very preventable, but rest in peace to Aaliyah and the 8 others on board, and it makes me very sad to see the potential that was cut short from a talented artist.
Matrix. That's all I can say because it's so top secret.